It wouldn't be Christmas without a traditional Christmas pudding, but you know me, I like to tweak with traditions a little bit. See, making a traditional Christmas pudding is a very involved process. It takes hours of work, there's boiling and steaming and all sorts of things. Frankly, it's a little too difficult. Today I'm going to show you a quick, shortcut version done in the microwave that tastes just as good as the traditional version, and it's so much easier and quicker to do. Let's make a microwave Christmas pudding on the One Pot Chef. In a mixing bowl, I've got 500 grams of mixed dried fruit. This has got sultanas, currants, raisins, glacé fruit, some mixed citrus peel, pretty much any combination you like. You can get them pre-mixed already, but if you can't find it at the supermarket, just whatever dried fruits you prefer. And I poured over half a cup of brandy, just to give it a bit of extra zing. Now, if you don't want to use brandy, you could use another type of liquor like rum or maybe some sweet sherry. I highly recommend you put the alcohol in here. It will cook off as it cooks, but if you've got a problem with alcohol, feel free to use orange juice instead. I've covered the bowl with some plastic cling wrap, and what we're going to do is put this into the microwave on medium-low, about 30% power. And we're going to put it in for about 10 minutes or until that fruit has started to plump up and most of the brandy has been absorbed. Lovely, it's all plumped up and nearly absorbed. We're just going to set this aside to cool while we work on the rest of our ingredients. In another big bowl, I've got 150 grams of butter, which I've just allowed to go nice and soft. And to that, I'm adding in half a cup of brown sugar. And we're just going to cream the butter and sugar together with an electric beater. Just beat it together until it's nice and smooth. We're going to add in 2 eggs, one at a time, and we're just going to beat it in and then add the other egg in and beat that in too. Now we're going to add in our fruit mixture. 1.5 teaspoons of mixed spice, which is a combination of coriander, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, all those great sort of pudding spices. It's perfect for anything Christmassy. A teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a cup or about 125 grams of cranberry sauce. You could also use applesauce if you like, but I like to use cranberry sauce because it's got that sweet, tangy, sort of slightly tart flavour. Half a cup of plain flour. And 1.5 cups of fresh breadcrumbs. Now these are breadcrumbs made from just normal sandwich bread. I've just run through the blender. Don't use the dried packets of breadcrumbs because we want something that's got a bit more moisture to it. And just mix everything together until we've got a nice batter. I've got a large microwave safe pudding dish and I'm just going to rub it over with some butter. Be fairly generous because we want the pudding to come out nicely. We don't want it to stick. And just as an extra layer of protection, I'm putting in a little circle of baking paper, which I'm just going to stick on the bottom. Pour the pudding batter into the bowl. Smooth out the surface. And I've got 2 sort of rough circles of baking paper, which I'm just going to loosely put on top. Just let it sit there like that. And this is ready to go into the microwave at 30% power again for 35 minutes. Here's a little tip. Take a little plate, like a sandwich plate, and put that on the microwave plate and then place the bowl on top. It gives it a little bit of extra elevation and it helps the pudding to cook better. So 35 minutes in the microwave. Once it's done, leave it in the microwave for 15 minutes to cool and it will firm up and then we'll be ready to check it out. Test if the pudding is cooked all the way through. Simply remove the paper and we're just going to put a skewer directly into the centre of the pudding. If it comes out nice and clean, you know it's cooked. And our microwave Christmas pudding is complete. And I've just put a little sparkly garnish thingy-majig on the top just to make it look that extra bit Christmassy. We are ready to serve. Little bit of custard there. Let's have a taste. Oh, wow. Tastes just like a regular Christmas pudding, but it's made in around, what, 40 minutes or so? Not bad. Absolutely delicious, so fruity and spicy, got that lovely brandy flavour. Can't beat it. Give this a go. Trust me, you will love it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. This isn't happening.